Good afternoon. We are solving a bending moment diagram problem. We are given a set of diagrams in our option and in the loading diagram without dimension, without any kind of load. So you could see straight away that this is an analysis problem. It's a theoretical analysis problem. So we are given these moment diagrams and we have to identify which of the moment diagram best represent the loading diagram. Which of the bending moment best represent the loading diagram. So we have a continuous beam with 4 supports and we have loads, 3 loads. But you notice that in the middle of this beam, assuming that this beam is symmetrical in dimension, symmetrical up to this point and symmetrical to the other end, you realize that there is a hinge support here. So there's a pane, there's a pane, there's a hinge, there's a pane, and that's a pin. And so one of the load is on the hinge support. And from our understanding of basic equilibrium and support system, a hinge support do not support moment. In other words, there is no moment anytime you have a hinge support. So that's your first clue in this problem. So meaning that if I'm looking at this moment diagram, the set of this moment diagram, this first option, so I'm looking at a location where I have the hinge on my loading diagram where moment do not exist. So let's start from A. At A, you notice that there's moment. So that cannot be my option. The moment at the hinge must be 0. So that's option A cannot be the moment, cannot be the option. So this one is cancelled out. A is cancelled out. Let's go to B. When you go to B, you realize even though this diagram is not to scale, but this is how it is drawn, you notice that there's a little moment. This curve is cutting the horizontal at this point, but that is not the point of our hinge support. The point of our hinge support is still further away, just a little bit further away. So there's still a moment in that option B. So option B cannot be the right option. So we go to option C. Again, we see that in option C, there's a significant moment, a positive moment at the bottom. You see that? So that cannot be the option either. So it's A, B, C is cancelled. So now we come to D. D, you look at the diagram, bingo. So you have the hinge coincide with a point on the diagram where the moment is 0. So option D is our answer. So the answer is D. Because at D, you do not have a moment which correspond to the loading diagram where you have a hinge where you cannot have a moment. Thank you.